I keep hearing the words courage, self-belief. I'm also getting that you're a creative. And, creatives, we don't think we're good at being artists, but we don't know how else to express our feelings. So that's why we become artists. My name is Kat. This is my tarot channel. Welcome. We will be getting into several things: your past, present, future, your mind, body, spirit, your love reading, your light and shadow reading, and your oracle reading. So let's get started into your past, present, future. Spirits, what do you have for this collective's past energy at this time? The 10 of Cups. Okay, very fulfilling. You feel very emotionally fulfilled. You might experience a good family dynamic that's going on right now. There's not a lot of conflict that I'm sensing from your past energy that you've definitely carried on to your present energy, because your present energy is the 9 of Pentacles. This card keeps popping up in the past, present, future readings. It was in the future position not too long ago. Now we're in the present. Now we're reminiscing in the abundance that we have. We're being grateful for the abundance that we are experiencing right now, because nothing actually changes until you're in the present moment, right? Things are changing right now. That is really good news. What's the future energy for this collective, spirit? The Queen of Cups. Okay, you are literally sitting in your throne. You have control over your feelings, your emotions. You're feeling in tune with your body, your entire self. This is amazing. I love that. These are good cards, guys. Let's get into your mind, body, spirit. What is this collective's mind going through right now? The King of Wands. What this is telling me is that you're not afraid of what you're saying anymore. You're not afraid of what you're doing, because you don't care what other people think. You don't care what to expect. You're putting stuff out there and you're being your authentic self. So that's what your mind's going through right now. What's your body going through right now, spirit? Okay. The 8 of Wands. So that means that movement is really occurring here. Things are actually happening really, really fast. Your body's going to go in shock from it, because it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, essentially. That's the word I'm getting out. Ooh, okay. What's your soul feel like about this? What's the soul? What's the spirit like? What's your spirit like? The Empress. Oh, that's very loving, very nurturing energy. You are feeling empowered and you're on your feminine side. Oh, I love that. Let's have a clarifying card for the spirit. You can only meet people as deeply as you've met yourself. So you're really having a lot of self-love here. You're filling your cup. And by doing this, you are creating and achieving great things here. Let's get into your love reading. Let's do this juicy love. Don't take it like that. Let's do a 3-card spread. What is your energy like in this dynamic, spirit? The 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's telling me that you're very structured in your life right now. You have routines. You're very, I don't want to say type A, but it's giving me type A vibes. You might like things a certain way. In this relationship, you like to keep it in a line, in a space. It's not expanded yet. What's your partner's energy like in this dynamic? The 4 of Wands. Okay, that's good stuff. So they want union. They think of you as their person. They miss you a lot, especially with this distance that I see coming. So what's the dynamic together, spirit? Okay. The 7 of Swords. So I think both of y'all are carrying a lot of responsibilities. Maybe that's why there's distance here, because there's just some things that are left unsaid. There's some thoughts that are not being communicated between you two. I want a clarifying card, spirit. Nothing like impending death to rouse us from existential boredom. I have to read about this one. That's so funny. How do you feel about this inevitable outcome, which is the distance that is created between you two, and you're leaving some things left unsaid, left behind? There is a union, though. There's a union between you two. There's a structured life between you. But it seems to me that some things are just going to be left unsaid. What's the future advice here, Spirit? I need to pull another card. What's the future advice for this collective love reading, Spirit? We need advice. There's too much left unsaid here. Oh, 2 cards wouldn't come out. The 7 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So that's telling me that you like to keep it mysterious. You like to have some things left unsaid. But the advice here is to take action, is to tell those thoughts to that person. Let them know how you're feeling. Because no one's going to know how you're feeling unless you say it, right? Like, yeah, there's some nonverbal language here. And you think that they might have to get those cues, because who wouldn't get those cues? But let's be honest, if it's a man, they're not going to know. If it's a woman, they might be overthinking it. So, just some things to think about there. If it's a woman, they might not even think that you like them. So, because that's how we are, right? So, let's do your light and shadow reading. So, spirits, what is this collective's light? Okay, the 2 of Wands. That's telling me that you had 2 paths that you were going to take. You were at a crossroads, but now you've chosen that path. It's looking very limitless. It's looking very expanded. So, what's your shadow? What's this collective shadow? The Chariot. You might not like all of this movement that is happening. Maybe your body feels a little unsettled from it. Yeah, your body feels unsettled from all of this movement. It's your shadow. But this is Major Arcana here. You have been experiencing this for your entire life. You look at the beauty of contrast. You think there's good and bad things. And you're having a hard time with looking at the bad things and turning it into good things. But you're trying. That's why it's in your shadow. So what's the life lesson here, Spirit? The Page of Wands. So yeah, this is telling me that you're going to be a student in whatever action that's going to be taken. You're going to be learning about this. You're going to be flirting with that side. You're going to be flirting with a side of you that you've never experienced before, and is going to be very passionate for yourself. I don't think this is with someone else. This is with you, baby. This is your life lesson. Learning to love yourself in new ways, in great ways, and expanding so much that the world is going to provide you so many opportunities, you're not even going to know what to do with it. You might even be getting an email right now. So, what energy needs to be released, Spirit? The Lovers. I was just saying that. This connection that you have going on, there's some things that are going to be left behind. And maybe there's a connection that you have that you've been with for a while that you also need to release. Because it's not serving you the way that you want to be served. And yeah, it's pancakes, but it's pancakes without no syrup. And who wants to eat pancakes without syrup? Confirmation right there. So what's the advice? What's the advice for this collective, Spirit? Justice. I really do think that there's some sort of court, some sort of legal matters here that is going to happen in order for you to get the freedom that you need. Because we all have choices, and some choices don't make sense. Okay? And sometimes we just need to go with our gut feeling, that choice with intention, right? Let's get into the oracle reading. Spirits, do you have any underlying messages for this collective at this time? Any advice for this collective? We have the Tigress. There's a crown. There's the royal crown on top of the tiger here. That's giving me like Jasmine from the Disney movie vibes. So this is a spirit guide, by the way. This is the spirit of kindness. Extend your heart to the world around you. It requires a lot of strength to remain kind in a world where your heart could easily be broken. So this is like basically when I was talking about how it's hard for you to see the good in the bad. Absolutely. This is why kindness is not only an act of love, but an act of courage. Thank you, Spirit. Imagine a tigress in the wilderness, capable of giving her own life to keep her cubs safe if necessary, capable of protecting, feeding, and nurturing them until they can stand on their own. As Andy Stanley says, kindness is loaning someone your strength instead of reminding them of their weakness. Oh, that gives me such good vibes. So have you answered your deepest calling? Have you fulfilled the cups that you want to fulfill, not the cups that you think you've already filled? Are you done? I don't think you're done. I think you have more cups to fill. So how can you mother yourself? How can you nurture yourself, like the Empress? This is instructing you to move forward, to go with life, to feel the fulfillment that you need. You are right where you need to be. There's no need to do anything else. That's what Spirit's saying. One more card. I think I just need one more card. The Clover. Yes, baby. Yes. You are going to be so freaking blessed. This is a 4-leaf clover, okay? Abundance is near. It's so near, and it's about to hit you like a ton of bricks. That is what Spirit is telling me. It's about to hit you so hard. It's the last card in this book, too. 63. This is a sign of good fortune. No need to run, and good luck will find you. That's beautiful. Okay, don't set your mind to failure. You may lose sight of the bright and beautiful things manifesting around you. If you wholeheartedly ask for a sign, this is it. Things will work out for you. The universe only asks you to believe. There's the self-belief and the courage coming through the message that was here in the beginning. You got this, baby. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.